What's up, guys? MurderofBirds here, and before I get into my anime review, I just want to apologize to you guys about this anime review coming out late. I was actually a bit confused with the fact because last week the anime had a break, and this week I was checking constantly on Crunchyroll to see when the next video would be uploaded, and the latest I did, I think, was last night, and it didn't show that it was going to be updated, it was going to come out, so I actually assumed that the episode wasn't going to come out, so I apologize for that. Found out really late afterwards that the episode came out, so this is my late anime review for it. Hopefully you guys understand, and I'll try to make sure that these are on time from now on. But anyways, just getting into the anime review for RWBY episode 15, just finished watching it, and I feel that this episode was very, very good, very good in length, about 10 minutes, which is more than, which is better than what we're used to like a 4 to 5 minute episode, so a bit of extra length, very compelling, really looking forward, and I'm definitely going to catch the next episode on time to find out what happens. We also get some good character development between Weiss and Blake, and a lot of new events and upcoming events too, so first off, the Vytal Festival. Vytal Festival is coming up. I am really excited about that. Mentioned that when we first heard about it. So the Vytal Festival is pretty much like a tournament where schools from other kingdoms are converging into one location. They're going to do battle with each other, and pretty much it's going to be like a tournament. So Beacon's going to be there. Other schools are coming in. We get to see a few new characters that are participating as well. So that's one of the things that I'm mainly excited for. We'll be able to get to see new schools, new, different appearances of characters. We're going to see new hunters and huntresses, their skill, what level they're at compared to Team RWBY and Team Juniper and all those other teams. So that's one of the things that I'm mainly excited for. Now, progressing into the episode, they're going through the city, they're going through the town, whatnot, and the Faunus end up coming into discussion because a store gets robbed, and instantly Blake automatically thinks the White Fang. Now, the White Fang is a group of like these misguided Faunus who pretty much cause havoc and whatnot with crimes, with their radical actions, and she pretty much has an extreme prejudice, extreme bias towards them, and you can clearly see it. She complains about them, she calls them names and stuff like that. She says all they know how to do is lie, cheat, and steal. She's very she's very judgmental and ignorant in that sense, and as she's saying that, we actually get to see a showcase of a first new character. He is a male Faunus, and, he pretty much stows away on a ship, pretty much kind of, proving her point in the fact, he broke the law, he stowed away on the ship, and he wasn't supposed to, and stuff like that. So, in that aspect, I can understand where she's coming from, but she takes it to a whole nother extreme level. It wasn't like he killed somebody or, robbed a bank or whatever. So we actually get to see a little bit of him, and the second character we actually get to see a little bit afterwards is, pretty funny. I'm just going to say, salutations from Penny. Salutations from Penny. She is such a freaking funny character. I was literally laughing the entire time. Her unorthodox behavior, her quirky and awkward, moments that she has when Weiss bumps into her and she's just laying down on the floor, and Yang is like, do you want to get up? She's like, yeah, I would like that. I would like to get up. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, why don't you just get up then? So I think she's really funny. We actually find out that she is also a participant in the Vytal Festival as well, which is pretty cool because she doesn't seem like the fighting type. Weiss even says it herself. She's like, you don't look like the fighting type. And she doesn't look like the fighting type, but I feel like looks can definitely be deceiving, especially in this anime, just the fact that, she may seem subtle, she may seem like she has this weak exterior to her, but I feel that she is definitely going to bring a lot to the table with furthering of the anime, and really, really, really excited to see the Vytal Festival just because of all of these things. I think we're going to see a lot of people like that who have different, exteriors and different sides of their personalities that judge based on their combat skills. So I'm really excited to see her. Loved her as a character, was laughing every moment. So we get back to the thing with Weiss and Blake. They're going back at it. Blake is pretty much defending them. She's saying, these are misguided Faunus. They're not doing these things just to do it. There's obviously a story behind it, and you're just judging all of them, putting them all, batching them all into one group, and just bashing them in general based on their species. That's judgmental. That's discriminatory, and that is like in society nowadays. People will say, oh, if one person of a specific group or a specific race or something does something, you pretty much judge everyone based on that, and that's complete BS. You don't want to do that. So I can definitely see where Weiss is in the wrong here, but we find out, that she's not saying this just to say it. She has been a victim of the White Fang, of the Faunus of that group, and, she pretty much has this part of her that's just like, I can't help but feel this way about them. And we find out that her family, her father's company, with the dust and all that stuff, has been at war with the Faunus since she can remember, since probably when she was a little girl. And she's lost family members, she's lost friends, she has been in this, this mindset where, Faunus are just evil people because ever since she was born, ever since she can remember, they have just done nothing and expressed nothing but, negative and crimeful actions in her presence. She's lost people, people have died, literal bloodshed war. And I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like, even that mindset, you can, like, Blake, because, she's defending them. She's like, you should just get to know them. Don't judge everybody based on what one person does, because that's not giving another person a chance. And, they're going back and forth, and Blake pretty much comes out and says, hey, we wouldn't have to do that if we felt that we weren't being pushed around. And that was really shocking, because, like, that automatically assumes that she is a Faunus, and later on we do see, and it's confirmed, she takes off her bow off her head, and she's got, like, these cat ears. So it is confirmed, that she is also a Faunus, and it's obvious that her being a Faunus, she's obviously going to defend her species, with the fact that, she's known Blake this whole time. Blake doesn't act anything like what she's, implying that, all Faunus are liars, cheaters, and thieves, and they steal, and they kill, and they pillage, and all that stuff. So, in that aspect, I do think that Weiss has, a twisted mind in the way that she perceives Faunus, just by the fact that Blake herself doesn't express any types of, of that nature. So, yeah, and, Blake ends up leaving. She runs away from, her team and stuff like that. And she meets up with that other Faunus boy that we met, that was showcased at the beginning. And from there, it's like, I'm just wondering, what's going to happen next. If you guys want to judge your opinions on this episode, want to talk about, things coming up in the future, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this review as well, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really helped me out. And again, I do apologize for this anime review coming out late. I'll try to, be more on tabs with that. And from what I've heard, the next episode is actually going to be the last episode of the season. I'm not entirely sure how credible that is. If anyone can confirm that for me, can you please let me know in the comments below as well? I really appreciate that. But anyways, guys, that's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will definitely catch you guys next week on time for the next episode. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.